Like Conrad to open it and to put it in the wrist, and then I would like you to select each one for the riders. So this is for partnerships.
Menteri Rangba ke jela Conrad ki sangma hene ke singat panjai jong ketiyo ula Khaweh ya kalama ke bedai na kamda ke kenhun kinongnya thuk latip kum ke right is ke balong kum shibenta ban pentrai kam ya ka snat rekam jong United Nations Sustainable Development Goals SDG Hakitan Shri Lambingi Jongkari pada gibenta lam chathi sepmi Jongkari Myanmar. Kani ko program kalong kum chibenta ban rakhi pendon burom ya ka linko stem ka ba prapo ke jingstang jongkatma ba ka ba ar house name chajar kanai spa lai kundai. Shua ban Khaweh ya kalama jongkani ke kunhun Conrad layo ya kalat penyekran ya kali ya perthau bat ke kunhun kinongnya ya ki thuk belai lum lang hang ne pok nong ba shlong belawan ban mik man da keleng saudong jong ke perthai ha ka ba la yo penyepur pat penyalap igi khana jong ke jingya dinti ki jongki kani ke kunhun ki nong nya belatip ki kum ke 10 right east bikers kin pen kre banyat om dunai ya ke 1000 mile leng ba ka thuk jong ke Royal Enfield bat ba kin pendep ya ka hapo ke suppose ni pat kin sayat leng ba ki khapo jong ke ri ba kan thop ya ke China Myanmar Bhutan bat Bangladesh Haman la kilinti ya kini ke kenhun ke jele kat bala ban persang ban lum jingtep yegi khana pateng be dei be jingja jong ka thma ba ka baar par kani ke jinglum jingtep kan stang lengba ka surok ba stillwell hado ka pung banana blatip ka kum ke lake of no return ka badan hapo khapot India Myanmar ka badan hagibenta lam sithi jong ka pangsao
During the war and they stopped the Japanese Empire from coming. Your granddad John served in the British Army and has the Burma Cross. And we also have your grandpa who served in the war. So we want to honor those guys who died for this region, who protected the region from an invasion. We are riding on the Stilwell Road, built by Joseph Stilwell, the general of the Supreme Commander of the Allied Forces. We'll be riding on that road and we'll be honoring the fallen soldiers in the different cemeteries, the route that Ashley has designed. But the main goal is also to look at entrepreneurs along the route. It's all about the green route. We're all about greening. And look, you guys, I want to see what business opportunities we can bring to the region. You all have your own business. I would like you to co-create a mentorship program between riders and farmers, and we can keep growing this Ride East, a community on wheels to make a difference in Northeast India, and to promote the Sustainable Development Goals that we call the Together Band campaign. So I would like to give you
of us, and we will actually drive through different parts of the country into the neighboring countries. So I thought that will take about 5-6 members, some from South India, some from West India, some from Central India, and we will actually drive from Gangtok and go all the way to Myanmar. This is what I had thought as a member of parliament, and the idea was simple. The rest of the members of parliament of the country should see what Northeast is about, and at the same time the connection with the rest of Southeast Asia. And then I had thought that we will, as again the same group will drive from Kanyakumari and go all the way to Bombay in that driving. And we thought that we will again connect with farmers and entrepreneurs again, India is so diverse that members of parliament from South India have no clue about what Northeast is, and similarly Northeast MPs have no clue what West India is about. So it fit in with this idea which I had earlier. At the same time, I had again put in another idea where I said that why don't all the chief ministers of the Northeast also, not on a bike, but on a bus or a car, we should move and we should connect with with Bangladesh. For example, I'm going to Bangladesh in the month of November, so I'm inviting the other chief ministers of the Northeast to come along with me. And if all the 8 chief ministers of Northeast, we actually drive, not fly, but drive across the border and go to Bangladesh. We drive across the border to Myanmar. We drive across the border to Bhutan. I think it sends a very strong, I should say. And yes, basically last, I think about a few months back, we were in Khaweh, and when we had organized this program, and we met Maria also, and a lot of other people. And really we were discussing about, as you mentioned, really partnership and really looking at our region. There's a lot of things that are happening out here, and of course as a government, state government and as a national government, we are really looking towards building a partnership with the rest of Southeast Asia. We're looking at building a partnership with Bangladesh. We're looking at Myanmar, and as a government from the state, we see a huge opportunity in that aspect. And therefore, I think whether it's economic aspect or whether it's just simple partnership, whether it's environmental issues, whether it's issues related to farmers, whether it's related to entrepreneurs, I think it's only when we connect with people from other locations and other areas and really bring everybody together, we will see things happening. So it's really started off with a very simple thought like that, which really can actually make a huge difference in people's lives in this region. And when you mentioned about Right East, this program that he has thought of, it really clicked a lot because we felt that this could really connect the people of the region within the states as well as the countries that are here. This also went in line with a lot of what I wanted to do when I was a member of parliament. So